Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for information on living in Maryland. Today we're going to talk about 3 things you must know before moving to Mt Airy, Maryland. And if you are looking to move anywhere in the state of Maryland, I have to let you know I am a licensed realtor here. I would be happy to help you. Also, I make new videos about various cities across Maryland every week. I keep you updated on the market. I let you know the awesome things to do, so make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out. And with that, let's get started. The first thing you should know about Mt Airy, Maryland is that it is spread across 4 different counties. And this is really unusual in Maryland. There's plenty of cities that are split between maybe 2 different counties, but 4 counties intersecting in one city is really rare, and it has some very interesting implications that go along with it. The first is that it was kind of a no man's land for policing. So years back, there was really no agreement on who was to respond to Mt Airy, so it ended up being state police a lot of the time, and that response time was too long. So Mt Airy came up with their own police force for the town itself. And this is not a full service police department just yet. They work 20 out of 24 hours of the day, but they are hiring staff to make it up to the 24-hour mark, so there'll be a full service round-the-clock police organization. But it's just really interesting that because of the 4 counties, it created such a problem, and they're trying to fix it now with that police department. And another interesting thing that having 4 counties in one city does is change the school districting. So there's certain neighborhoods in Mt Airy where people's kids are going to 3 to 4 different schools, but then hanging out together, which is really unusual, really rare for the state. So it just has some interesting implications there as well. And as you know, school districts are really important when choosing a home. So home prices can vary even though they're in the same neighborhood. It's just very unusual, very interesting situation. And for realtors like myself, we really have to pay attention to that county line so we know why the values are changing and why certain buyers want to search in different parts of an individual neighborhood. And the second thing you should know before moving to Mt Airy are what things there are to do here. What are you going to be doing on the weekend to keep yourself entertained? And if you're a beer or wine drinker, you're in luck. There are some great wineries in the area, with 2 of the most popular being the Black Ankle Vineyards and the Linganore Wine Cellars for the wine side. And there's actually a brewery connected to the Linganore Wine Cellars called Red Shedman Farm Brewery. They have great beers there. They have great events between the 2 companies. And you know, in the summer they have the Summer Reggae Festival. It's just a lot of fun to go there, and it's really close to downtown, probably only 10 minutes I'd say from the downtown. It's more out in the countryside, but really fun to go there and hang out for a weekend, especially during nice weather. And if you're into golf, you have 2 popular golf courses in Mt Airy. You have Rattlewood Golf Course, which is on the south end of Mt Airy, and you have the Links at Chaladon, which is on the north end of Mt Airy. And both are par 72 golf courses, both pretty good for all skill levels. And the Links has its own restaurant called The Grill, so after you're done with your 18th hole, you can pop in there, grab a bite to eat. Both are great courses, so if you're into golf and you want to move to Mt Airy, these are really close by, so you're in luck there. And there's also tons of golf courses really close, within 20 minutes from Mt Airy as well. There's too many to list actually, so you're in great shape if you are an avid golfer. And another fun thing you can do is shop and eat in downtown Mt Airy on Main Street. Now this is the historic downtown that was built around the old B&O Railroad in the 1800s. They actually still have a section of the railroad right down in downtown and an old railroad car, which is really cool. There's great shops that you can pop into, little boutique stores, great restaurants downtown that are all locally owned. So really cool place to go and check out. And if you're looking for more of the chain restaurants, Mt Airy has those as well, all in the outskirts, just minutes from the downtown historic area. So you have your Chipotle, your Chick-fil-A, all of that. But we really like supporting local businesses here, so I highly recommend checking out downtown historic Main Street if you're visiting or moving to Mt Airy. And there's also great public parks to visit in Mt Airy. You have Watkins Park, you have Summit Ridge, you have Twin Ridge and Prospect Park. And the cool thing about Watkins Park is it's probably the biggest one in the area. Tons of cool things to do there, but there's an old section of the B&O Railroad that I talked about that connects from Watkins Park to downtown Main Street, the historic Main Street in Mt Airy. It's a really cool trail. They've made actually a nice walking path out of it, but it's on the old railroad tracks, so you're walking on top of history. It's really cool, really scenic, and something fun to do when you're in Mt Airy. And the third thing you should know before moving to Mt Airy are the home prices in the area. And Mt Airy is an older town, so with that comes older homes. So in general, they're older than a lot of the surrounding cities. but there's a lot of great options for living here, and it's important to know what kind of price range you're going to be in. And again, this is 2022 here, the end of 2022, when things are leveling off in the market shift. So these prices are probably going to stay around this for a little longer into 2023, so I'll make an updated video then when they start to change significantly. So as far as apartments go, there are actually no apartment complexes that are for sale, the apartments for sale I should say, in Mount Airy. It just doesn't have actual units that can be owned. There are a couple of older apartment complexes for rent right off of Route 27 in Mount Airy, but there are no actual units for sale. And this is just because of the way the city was originally laid out, and there's not a lot or really any new development going on in the Mount Airy city limits, so that's really why. But for townhouses in Mount Airy, if you're looking for a 3 to 4 bedroom townhouse, you're gonna be looking between $300,000 and $400,000. Now, keep in mind, these are not the new townhomes that you're seeing being built up all over Frederick County and Montgomery County. These townhomes are the original 2 levels above, 1 level below type of townhome. So you're not going to see 4 level townhomes for $300,000 to $400,000. But if you're looking for an affordable townhome to move into, these are a great option. The majority of them are under 1,500 square feet. They also double as rental units. They work really well as rentals. So if you're looking for a step-up home and you want to use it as an investment property after you move out, these are great properties for that. And for single-family detached homes, there is a wide variety of choices in Mount Airy, which means the price range is really wide as well. You're looking at about $200,000 to up to well over $1 million for a single-family detached home in Mount Airy, and it all depends on the style you're looking for, but the most common are your single floor ranchers with a basement. If you're looking for those, a 3 to 4 bedroom is going to cost you between $400,000 and $500,000. And if you're looking for a 2-level colonial home, and these are built usually in the 90s and early 2000s in Mount Airy, looking for a 3 to 5 bedroom home that's a colonial, you're going to pay between $600,000 and $700,000 for these homes. And again, it all depends on the acreage and the size of the home and all that, but these are just general numbers that will get you in the ballpark when you're thinking about moving here. And if you are thinking of moving to Mount Airy, I hope this video helped you with that decision. And there's so much more to know about moving here that can't fit in this video, and I always share that with my clients who are shopping in Mount Airy. So I'm happy to help if that's you. If you're thinking of moving to Mount Airy or any city across Maryland, I can help you. Make sure to reach out to me. My information is listed below. You can also reach out to me on my Instagram at Eddie Brady Real Estate, and I would be happy to help you there as well. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you stay up to date on all of my videos about living in Maryland.